There's a group of kids who sit behind the swimming pool during brunch every Tuesday and Thursday. This group isn't too big, about 6 or 7 kids each time. They meet, they talk about their week, they exchange dance pictures and complain about AP tests. It's run-of-the-mill talk for high schoolers, except this group is different.
We do all of the Jesus stuff when the bell rings.
When the 15 minutes of brunch are over, one of them pulls out their phone and reads the Bible verse of the day.
Course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Proverbs 16:9. Yeah.
Wait, read it again.
Okay. I was not paying attention. In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps.
Oh, I got a lot more out of it the second time.
Can you read a little more, Pat? All right. In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Okay, I got it.
After that, they huddle up, say a quick prayer, and it's off to the next period.
Did you?
Call it. You want to be in it
God's
too?
going on 3, God's going on me. 1, 2, 3, God's
Oh
my God.
Bye.
Don't worry if you haven't noticed them yet. These students are a part of a youth group at the Peninsula Bible Church Cupertino, PBCC for short. After their mission trip to King City in March, this small group of Monte Vista kids, calling themselves God Squad, decided to take their faith to school.
King City is our mission trip, and so there's a migrant community, Hispanic migrant community down there that we're able to serve both physically with work projects as well as just have fun with them, play sports with them and do crafts with them and do Bible lessons with them and act out skits with them and play games with them and all that. I think that's a huge part of it, like to have a person feel loved and to be able to share their own love into someone else's life is a huge part of our trip.
So after our King City mission trip, we were thinking of how to bring back and remember what God did in that week. And when we come back to school. And so Alan came up with the idea of just meeting every Tuesday and Thursday during brunch. And just seeing how we've seen God work or prayer requests or just simply hanging out.
And since then, these seniors all became the best of friends, just like that. Some, like Sarah Lim and Maddie Martin, have been a part of PBCC since they were little. Emma Pickett joined her junior year, and Matthew Huey and Ali Case just started recently. Either way, they all spend as much time as they can together.
Go for it.
She laughed at me.
Oh yeah, she did.
You never lose out by saying hi to someone. Because it's even if they don't remember you, then they'll just they're not gonna be who are you? They'll just be oh hi, So it's
I think now, church definitely is where my best friends are. And the role it is for me is it's kind of my support system, I guess. Because I know that throughout high school especially, my friends have changed a lot, I think. And now I feel I do have good friends in high school, but I know that my real solid friends are at church.
I feel now, and not only God Squad, but just our small group and us senior, because the senior class at my church really hangs out a lot. So I feel not only God Squad, but that part, because it's kind of interlocked,
The small group at Monte Vista is a part of a group of friends who all go to PBCC. Nico, Manish, and George go to Cupertino High, Stacy and Corinne go to Saratoga, Allison goes to King's Academy, and there's many more. Among these seniors, their youth leader Steve Balsiger, whom everyone affectionately calls Steve-O, has led them for the past 4 years.
I absolutely love this group. Probably more so than any group I've been with. And I'm not just saying that because they're here. Most of the teens that are plugged into our high school group and that go to our small group time, it's a different degree for all of them, but there's a desire to grow in their Christian lives.
If you break down a normal week, Tuesday and Thursday brunches are for God Squad, girls have small group Tuesday night, boys have small group Thursday night, and then Sunday morning, of course, is church.
When I'm with people like them who go to my church or God's God or whatever. Like it's just like definitely like it's like a happier, like not like happier, but it's more, I feel more uplifted. I feel more positive. Like I feel like a better version of me. Not that I'm a different person, but it's just like things seem so minimal that I was worried about before, you know. I'm like,
So the boys and girls meet for small group once a week, and there's a huge difference between the two nights. Tuesday nights, the girls meet up at Maddie's house. They bring snacks and sit in a circle around her living room. In this weekly affair, the girls go around describing their highs and lows of the week. This talk, led by sisters Mallory and Rebecca Singley, can range from gossiping and ranting about school to reflecting on how God has impacted their life.
I feel like God is using those things to like not only like humble me, but just reveal himself and just be like, hey, like these things don't really matter. Like you're not perfect at like driving, and you're not always gonna have like awesome grades, and you're not always gonna be like physically like on point, you know. But it's like even through those hardships, like I'm there, and you should look to me.
And then next year, I'm most excited for being like real life. Like I like know exactly what I want to do, and like I know like what I need to do, and like I feel like God can like change that. But like I'm excited to like be doing something that matters. Like even though it's like just school, so it's not like even like I'm gonna have a real job, but it's like something that like I know I want to do, and it's like pushing me forward to my
Tuesday,
career.
May 17th was the girls' last small group. As they held hands for prayer led by Becca, a few girls couldn't help but tear up. Some had been going to small groups since 6th grade. After meeting up every Tuesday night for the past couple of years, it was all finally over.
Dear Jesus, we love you so much, and we're so thankful for the time that we've had together, Lord, not only this year, but the past 4 years, God, and just what you've done in this group and how you've grown each of these girls to be amazing women, that these friendships are not over, and it's not done, and this is not the end of relationships, God, but the beginning of a new phase of them and a new season of them, Lord. We love you so much. In your name, amen. Amen. I didn't cry. I almost did, but I just... Alright. I'm gonna start so I can't leave now. Really bad. Oh, Angela, you're tearing down. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait, if you guys cry, then I'm gonna cry, then it's gonna be a hot mess.
I think it's help.
I think it's already a hot mess. Deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths.
But despite the tears, the girls continued their giggling and banter as they discussed how Emma was going to ask George to prom. They were going to crash the boys' small group that Thursday for the asking.
How can I be present? Listen. Okay, so the first option we were thinking is that each of us get our. I have a list of vegetables, and you each. Listen. We each get a vegetable, and then one by one, like 5 seconds after each other, you just go in and just hand them a vegetable.
Big deal.
Don't kill me.
I actually shouldn't have come.
Oh man, we got a lot.
So please remain calm. Dude, that's pretty hard. I never remain calm, but okay. Just giving me a heads up. I don't know if you care at all. I actually don't care at all, but.
Yeah, just talking to paper right now. Where is he? Oh my gosh, your entire
And this is kind of corny. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Okay. Good stuff. Dude, top. Good stuff. I can see a turnip in our future.
That's pretty good. Oh, that was a good one. Well done.
I see that.
Very well done.
Cool. Good stuff.
And more.
Holy smokes. But you better get celery. Oh. Oh, whoops. My bad. So let us get down to the beat. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait, sorry. Oh.
Get back here. No, she went fast.
Thank you. I'm getting down to the
There
beat.
we go.
Please be mine and ask me. Heck no!
There we go.
Yes.
Let's rewind a bit. The girls crossed the end of the boys' small group where they were peacefully sitting by the fire. The Thursday night, however, normally begins on a different note.
I
had so much time to grab that.
45 minutes, just hang out. And then during that time we're hanging out and playing a sport, like, it's not like that's the only thing we're really doing, because like little things will come out during that time. Like we'll talk about like, oh, who are you gonna ask to prom? Stuff like that. And just like life stuff kind of emerges out of that small talk.
Do it.
And then we'll kind of head into like where we sort of have our discussion time. I'm sharing because the goal there is first of all to like just share life together, like be able to have a comfortable environment where people can open up about any problems they're going through or any like awesome experiences they're going through that we could share in, like.
While the two small groups look different, they serve the same purpose. The students go to listen to others and be heard themselves.
I feel closer to God when I am around people that also are encouraging me to grow in my faith.
While Maddie has known Christianity for her whole life, with PBCC, Matthew just learned the value behind prayer this past semester.
When I was a little kid and everyone closed their eyes, I'd always wonder oh, if I open my eyes right now, what would happen? And it was kind of just something I didn't know what was going on. I just closed my eyes, but then now I'm starting to understand. It's not just I close my eyes and be quiet. It's talking to God and
For Matthew, it's all about finding a community, and he already knows a couple of PBCC kids going to the same college as him next year. In fact, he's rooming with Nico. To make sure that all students find a Christian community in college, the youth leaders started church visits where the kids attend services at different churches to see what kind of...
Okay, so guys, as part of the Church of England, it's going to be a lot like a Catholic Mass. They still have a lot of the traditions of Catholicism.
All right, let's head in, guys.
Just so you're aware.
We thought we want to expose our students to churches that are outside of what our church experience is like. And by doing that, they could feel more comfortable, won't be as intimidated walking into some strange church, and so that they can plug into that church community sooner rather than later in college. And once they're plugged into that church experience in college, that would just take their faith to the next level.
I actually talked to Matt about it last night, just talking about how we're gonna find a community like this, but then it's not gonna be the same, and how are we still gonna stay in contact with this community if we find a new one? Because if it's exactly the same or even better, you're not gonna need this group anymore. So going into college, trying to find a community that will replace this is just going in with a boyfriend. It's gonna hold me back because I'm just gonna be always thinking about them and oh my goodness, I miss them. But then in order to really engage in your community there and really get involved in school and be so happy there, as happy as I was with this group, I have to kind of let go.
This group is made up of a group of kids that just love each other and their faith. In the past couple of months, they've gone through many milestones together. They took each other to prom and made to every graduation. And even though it's all almost over, they find comfort in being with each other.
Yeah, I'm sad for sure, because I really do think that I'm not just losing students, I'm losing friends. Not losing friends, but my friends I'm not going to see them once or twice or more a week now like I have for the last 4 years. And that's tough. That's not, I want to see them, and now I'm not going to, and so just personally, it's there's a hole there, it's oh, how am I going to fill that hole,
Thursday, May 26th was the last God Squad brunch ever. They carried on as usual with their goofy banter, signing yearbooks this time. They aren't too sad because they know they'd see each other over the summer, especially with a college student small group every Wednesday night. And even if they can't see each other, they know they'll always be united by their memories of God Squad.
it's like I'm of course I'm like really sad, but like I won't be sad until it's over, like until like that moment that I'm like I can't hang out with them anymore hits, you know, because like right now I'm like when I hang out with people, I do actually get really sad because I'm like oh, like this is like the last time like we're all gonna be together, but like I get like sad for a second, but then but then I'm like not sad anymore, but I know like after I leave, that's when it's gonna like hit me that like this is real, like I'm not gonna like see them every Tuesday, or I'm not gonna see them during brunch, you know, and stuff like that. So I think it was definitely sad, but like I have to wait for it to like hit me to like see, you know?